On Friday morning, I debated NotEliMonty. In case if you don't know who he is, he's just another leftist TikToker. I debated him a few months ago on abortion and obliterated him, and about a week ago we decided to debate if taxation was theft, and the whole debate made me realize that Eli is literally one of the worst people to debate with. And after, I decided to make an entire video how not to debate using him as a perfect example. So I'll just play clips and explain what's wrong with the video. By the way, I apologize for sounding groggy. It was 9 AM for me and I was still trying to wake up.
So, the debate is going to be whether taxation is theft. So the debate is not going to be, I'm just clarifying because a lot of people can get confused. The debate's not going to be whether taxation is just. The debate is like, is the action of the government taking the citizens' money, is that theft? I say it's theft. You don't. Do you have an opinion on why it's not theft? Well, let me lay out my opinion why it's theft because I guess burden of proof.
Hold on a second. Can I just ask a question? Can I just ask a question?
What's up?
Like, if it's not about like whether or not like taxation is just or like ways to fix it or anything, what's the point of even talking about whether or not it's like theft?
First, understand what the debate is about. In our DMs, I clearly stated that we would be debating on whether taxation is theft or not. He agreed. However, he wanted to debate on how we could change our tax system or if taxation was justified, which is a completely different discussion in which at the moment I had no interest in. The topic we agreed to, and which the only topic we agreed to, was is it theft if the state takes your money in the manner that they do today?
It's like, let me ask you this, right? So, let's say I put a gun to your head, right? And I said, hey, give me all of your money right now, right? I take all of your money, right? And then I give it back to you, right? Is that considered theft? Like if I took it for like, let's say 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Is that, and then like,
Well, hold on. Like, I mean, putting a gun up to my head. I mean, you didn't really. Did you? I would say like, did you really need to put the gun up to my head? I mean,
that's still
like,
that's still initiation of force. It's threatening you. Like that. Like if I don't pay my taxes, I go to jail.
so if it doesn't matter, like, why'd you bring up like the gun thing if it doesn't matter?
Well, it's
Like,
I mean, it's just an example.
but like it just seems like you went over on your example, like went overboard on your example, and you really didn't need to. I don't feel like you needed to like really do that necessarily. Just
Second, understand how hypotheticals work. I brought up a hypothetical to compare how the state coerces you into taking money. I used a gun as a comparison to the state threatening you to go to jail. For some reason, he thought that was completely unnecessary and extreme, and actually argued why I did not need to use it. But really, it does not matter if it's extreme, because threatening you with jail time and putting a gun to your head is both an initiation of force, making the exchange involuntary. So him arguing this point does not even matter and is a waste of time.
And the reason why I don't like taxes is because it's unnecessary, or not unnecessary. Well, I mean, I do agree it's unnecessary, but the reason why I don't like it is because it's theft.
taxes are unnecessary.
Well, I mean, that's not the argument. The argument is like, I don't want to stray off because honestly, I really don't care about the other argument. If it's unethical, I don't want it in society.
But again, like why? But again, like so. But again, like taxes are important. It doesn't matter like whether or not you think it's unethical. At least in my opinion,
This is just another example in which he keeps trying to shift the debate into a completely different topic on if taxes are justified. I clearly stated that I do not care if taxes are justified. I told him if it's theft, I do not want it in society because it's unethical. I even said I do not want to argue about it because that's not the argument we agreed to. But then he keeps proceeding.
Is that you're saying that, oh, it doesn't matter what you want, it matters what the collective wants, which that is a terrible argument because like
I don't think so, because again, like if you're gonna live in a society, if you're gonna live in a collective, you have to listen to like the collective and what it wants.
well, you
like
realize
for
you
instance,
justify slavery with that, right?
why I knew you were gonna go with this. Why is it that all of you
I'm just saying that
go down this route?
I'm just saying
You go down this route of comparing it to slavery. No. Hold on. No. I'm gonna speak now because that was incredible. That I hate that. I hate it when you guys bring it up. Then politics brought it up with me with abortion. You guys always do this shit, and I get that like black people weren't the only ones enslaved, but like it just kind of seems like a pretty low blow to do.
Third, do not get emotional. I brought up slavery because the vast majority of people can agree that slavery is incredibly wrong, and if I show them that their logic and their arguments can justify slavery, hopefully they can realize that their logic is flawed. Except Eli got way too emotional and called it a quote low blow and completely ignored my statement. It was not supposed to be a low blow. It was meant to point out why his logic of quote listening to the collective and what it wants can justify terrible things. I was not trying to hurt his feelings in any kind of way.
I just want to let you know, like, I'm not for democracy. I hope you know that.
Then what are you for?
No,
if you
no
want to
government.
live,
Or I mean, like I'm pro-government, but I'm anti-state. Like I don't.
wait, you said you're government, but you're anti-state?
Yeah, like I believe in private governments, but I don't believe in state. But the thing, okay, first of all, I just want to go over. I don't. Oh, that's not the point of the argument. We're gonna go over that.
So why aren't you for democracy? So you think people should not have a
Fourth, stop interrupting the person you're engaging the conversation with. I cut it short because it was way too long, but before this, Eli went on a 4-minute long conversation on how he believes democracy is the best form of government, which again, he is arguing how we should change the system, not if taxes are theft. But once I talk for a few seconds, he immediately interrupts me and asks me questions. And he does this throughout the entire debate, mainly towards the end. I'll admit, I interrupted a couple times too, but the only times I did was when he's off topic completely, or he's going on a long ramble for 4 minutes not letting me talk.
You're against democracy. In my opinion, you are just automatically for fascism and dictator and dictator.
Dude, I am not for fascism. I'm literally an anarchist.
Fifth, understand your opponent's ideology and ideologies in general. I am an anarchist. I believe in the absence of a state. Fascism is a third position ideology with an authoritarian state. How can I be a fascist if I do not believe in what makes fascism at its core fascism? Just because I am anti-democracy doesn't mean I'm a fascist.
Let's say the homeless man, right? I give him like a $5 footlong, right, from Subway, right? And then I ask for $6 because the extra dollars for my salary. Is he like, and he never consented to the transaction. He just ate it because he's hungry, and I allowed him to eat it, right? So is he necessarily like, is it theft if he doesn't pay, or like does he owe me $6? Does he owe me $6?
I mean, it would depend. Like, I mean, me personally, I would ask somebody first, probably.
Except the government doesn't ask me. The government doesn't ask me.
Like, I get that, but like, there's the difference here is that you're a private entity, and that person is a private entity. Like, you went and bought them that sandwich, and then they went and said, "Yeah, I'll take the sandwich," and that's why you just don't take shit from strangers.
Why does that matter? You're like, oh, okay.
This is another great example on how he does not know how hypotheticals work. I brought up the homeless guy analogy to prove that just because you receive benefits does not mean you owe the person giving you benefits. Then he kept asking questions that do not even matter. Why does it matter the reasoning for the homeless guy to accept the sandwich? He still took the sandwich. He literally kept questioning this for a while. And why does it matter if I'm a private entity or public? It does not matter. What his argument is that if you receive benefits, you owe them money. It does not matter if it's from me or the state. I usually will debate anyone, but I have debated this guy twice now. Never again, because you cannot win against someone who does not know how to debate and when he's wrong. But anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video.
Let's say the homeless dude had because
because the homeless guy, again,
can I talk for a second? Can I talk please? Like I don't.
Sorry.
Okay, so
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. He's putting a gun to his head, and he said, "Hey, since I gave you the sandwich, you have to pay me back."
Say that at first. I don't remember you saying that there was a gun to his head.
Well, the whole argument, like, is the guy consenting to giving him $6 just because he reaps the benefits? That was the whole argument. But now I guess we switch to, I guess we got to make it more analogous. We got to make it more analogous.
I'm trying to see where like the theft part comes into play.
The theft part is whenever he puts a gun to his head and say, "Hey, give me $6," and he takes it.
But you didn't say that. You just
because I didn't.